Hello, it's Friday, it's 7 o'clock. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another Creative 7 at 7. And I'm just thinking here, you know, it would be much easier if you were here beside me, Anna. She's over here, back here. She's doing this thing that she's working, right? And then she leaves me by myself over here, where I have to press every single button. I have to do all of these things, and she's just pretending she's working in the back. Did I say pretending? I didn't say pretending. Anyways, you want to know what we're going to talk about today? Sure. All right. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of things. Actually, obviously, we're going to hit a couple of news that have been bouncing on the tech world and design world. But you know how I usually go into logos and stuff like that? Today, I actually started getting into one logo that led me into another logo and another thing of the logo. And what am I talking about? MarvelS logos. So we're going to talk a little bit about MarvelS logos and, you know, try to get you guys' opinions as well on that subject. But it was quite interesting when I started kind of diving into that world. It was, wow, there was a lot. There's a lot to unpack in with the Marvel universe. So let's start with the news first, and then we're gonna head on to the Marvels of the world. The Marvels. How's the music? Is it too loud? I don't know. It might be. That's why I wear these things, so I don't get too over. You know, music over. You know. Anyways, let's go into the first piece of news here that I have, and it's about security, guys. It's about keeping you guys safe, because apparently Apple already came out with a security update for the AirTags, and oh, why is that not showing? Why is that showing that? Why is it showing the Googles and not showing the Apples? Let me see if I can fix that while you know. I wanted to talk to you about one thing, and now another thing is showing up. That's not the right thing to do. Let me just go into. Sorry. Well, it's, you know, things happen, you know. There you go. I got it. No worries. This is what happens when you go live, man. Things, you know, when you think everything is nice and neat, and then things like this happen. But going back to this news piece, as I was saying, the AirTags are, they had a little bit of an update, and yeah, apparently they weren't as safe, or people were saying they weren't as safe, and there was like all of these issues going on, especially with the fact that how it was tracking someone. So if you accidentally, allegedly, put one of those tags onto your wife's purse. She didn't hear that? Yes. And then you could track it. Anyways, so apparently, before the AirTag would start making some sounds after 3 days, just to kind of let whoever had the I was gonna say tracker on them, whoever had the AirTag with them, it would start beeping so that person could see, oh, there's something here. This is not normal. Why is it beeping? It would take a whole 3 days. So now they've kind of shortened that period. It's anywhere between 8 to 24 hours. That alert will come up. So essentially, if you're trying to track someone, first of all, you're a lunatic. Yeah. Secondly, you shouldn't do that. And third, now you're kind of screwed. You can't do it because it won't work well. The person will know that you've put that little tracking device that now is called an AirTag. So yeah, don't do it. That's the bottom line. I mean, I still have to try these out. I mean, eventually we'll get them delivered. I ordered them about a month ago, but that's what we get. We can't go to the stores to pick them up, and they take way too long to come in. But whatever, man. Are you guys finding that nowadays, like, a lot of the stores are not doing as well when it comes to the delivery? I find like Amazon is still okay, But everybody else is kind of screwing around. Honestly, I think they're not doing things right. This is just my personal opinion. This is not everybody's opinion. This is not something that you have to, put on a plaque of stone and keep it there for a million years. But that's what I'm feeling, man. I ordered some stuff from a store that I'm not going to name the name. Starts with W, ends with Mart. And they're taking forever. And now, Apple taking forever. Like, I'm not a patient man when it comes to deliveries. I feel like we need to get this situation solved, people. It's not that hard. Okay? And let's not promise stuff and then not deliver it in the time. Just saying. Not angry. Just saying. So, speaking of being, I don't know if it's angry or if it's just, I'm kind of losing faith in humanity in a lot of ways, actually. But, I think human beings are losing it, man. And all of these news about, investing in Bitcoins and artwork that exists somewhere in the ethos of some universe to this news piece. I mean, I'm gonna let you guys read the title so that you understand why I'm a little bit concerned about humans. Just a little bit. I mean, someone, let me scroll down a little bit so you get the actual full screen here of what they found. A chicken nugget that resembles, I don't know, resembles an Among Us character. Just sold for close to $100,000. People of the world that have $100,000 burning in their pocket. I'll leave the address below, and you can just send it to me, man. Like, honestly, I swear that I will make good on that money, and I will spend it wisely. I mean, I'm a 44-year-old old ass man that, knows a couple of things of life, and I promise I won't spend it the wrong way. But don't buy a chicken nugget for $100,000. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. You're a dumbass. Thank you. And that's all I have to say about this one. But I just wanted to bring it up because I was looking for news, and this one just hit me, man. And it sold for $99,000, $997 on eBay. This was on May 28th. It was this week. I don't know what to say anymore. It's hard. It's hard to have faith in humanity when you see stuff like this, man. It's really hard, man. I see drawings being sold for thousands of dollars that I think I could draw better when I was 6 or 7. And it's concerning. And listen, I get the whole, it was drawn by somebody famous, or it was, somebody. Still, it is what it is. It sucks. It's not worth it. I don't give a crap what you want to tell me. It's not worth it. It sucks. Anyways, and we're going to continue on with this show because it is what we do here is talk about design and marketing and things like that. So let's go to the next piece of news, which is about an image that is, I guess, for a video game that's coming out. And the title says, can you spot every hidden image in this video game? It says logo, but I'm not sure if it's the logo or if it's the cover of the game. But it's cool. I mean, it's nothing new. We've seen this before. Let me just pull this thing up closer to me because I feel like I'm kind of stretching every single time. So here it is. It's called the Sea of Thieves Logo. It's a skull. But obviously, it's a smart drawing, so they were able to incorporate a boat and a rock and a shark and a crew, and it kind of made, using negative space. They were smart. They made it work. and it looks pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. I like it. I like the whole negative space-ish situation here, and the colors are cool too, and all of that. It doesn't blow my mind, so that's why I'm like, why is this news? Why is like, oh my god, this is so bright? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, and I've said this before, I feel like lately the whole design world, we don't have enough good news out there. There's not enough good stuff going on. I don't know if people are just lazy. They just, got into this comfort zone of staying at home and doing nothing. And then, oh, I have to come up with an article for the website. So let me find something. And oh, look, there's a cover with, you know what I mean? It just doesn't, It's nice. I'm not saying it's not nice. But it's nothing that we haven't seen before. Just saying. It looks good, and then somebody actually did a kind of like a full render of it. It's not exactly the same. They did a close approach to it. Obviously, if you guys notice, like this guy over here at the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see the cursor, but anyways, at the bottom left side, you can see the dare I call him Fat Pirate. There, and on this side you don't see the guy's hand, so it's not really exactly to the point, but they did a good job. They did a good job in trying to kind of showcase what this would look like if it was a full color drawing. That's pretty cool. Somebody actually took that extra step to do that. Bottom line, it's nice, nothing crazy. I like it, but is it worth a whole news piece? I don't know. What the hell? I just went to grab it and I'm talking about it. So who's the idiot here? Probably me. Oh my god. Life is sad nowadays. It is what it is. Moving on. So we're gonna move on to the next one. This is about Marvel. Okay. Let's all agree that Marvel has become quite a powerhouse, and they have indeed grown quite a bit, and they're working on their logos too. They're working on their stuff, right? All of this collateral imagery and all of this stuff. You need it for to kind of create that impact for people to get interested in what you're doing and all that kind of thing. So one of the more recent changes that they've made was to the MarvelS logo, which actually was supposed to be Captain Marvel 2, and then I don't know. I've just heard that not a lot of people like the main actress. And they might have just said, you know what, probably let's not talk about her specifically. So they went and they added the S, and so they're talking about all the other Marvels that are going to be showing up, essentially creating the Marvels. So it kind of makes sense. It makes more sense than Marvel 2, to be honest. So on this one, we're gonna have two more Marvels showing up. So we've got the young lady to the left dressed in blue. She's Kamala Khan's Miss Marvel. So she's a Pakistani American growing up in Jersey City. So she's going to be one of the Marvels. She's going to have all these powers where she can kind of control her body in terms of like making weird things with her body, and she's strong and she's Marvel. And then we also have Monica Rambeau, which we had a chance to meet in WandaVision. I don't know if you guys checked that out, but if you didn't, you can now get out of that rock and go check it out. It's amazing. And so we got to watch her kind of develop as a character and become that superhero. And so she's going to be in this movie as well. So the logo they went to grab a little bit of all of them. So they kind of kept the same font on the Marvel. They added in the A, they added the the part for Rambo. And the S resembles the lightning bolt that is in Miss Marvel. So they kind of changed it up a bit. I think they did a good job in trying to incorporate the 3 Marvels here in the title, and they did a good job. And then I got into a rabbit hole. You know what happens when you get into a rabbit hole? You don't stop, so you keep going. So I kept going, and I go, Marvel, okay, so how many times have they changed their logo? So found another article. And interestingly enough, they haven't changed that much. I mean, the main Marvel logo is still kind of sort of the same. Still the same font, still reds and whites. You can see here the changes have not been that crazy. I mean, they added in association with for some of the movies. One of the probable biggest step was when they started using studios, and they added the studios underneath Marvel, which was okay. And then they added it underneath, but outside of the box. And then they made it more prominent in terms of putting it right beside, same size of font and all of that. And I like it. I like it much better now. It is what it is. It's Marvel Studios. I think this kind of gives you that impression. Okay, this is a big thing. It's not just, you know, a little company trying to do something. This is like adding the word studios in big there. I think it kind of gave that extra little oomph to the name, and I like it. The font is good. The font, it's a custom font. I actually went to go check out the name of the fonts if you guys are curious about it. It says right there, it's Benton Sans Extra Comp Black. Of course it is, right? And then the font for Studio, I was digging around and I could not find the exact font. I kind of came down to two of the fonts that a lot of people are saying that might be, which is Dharma Gothic and Tungsten Semi-Bold Regular. Of course, you guys are going to remember this off the top of your heads right away, as should any good designer. Sorry. But it is what it is. It works well. That's that. But did I stop? That's the biggest question. Did I stop at this? I remembered. Next week, we're going to have a new Marvel series coming up. Yeah. Loki's here. Loki's here to stay. So Loki, I thought about that. How crazy is that studio? I mean, that studio. I was reading studio. How crazy is that logo, right? Now, here's the big debate. Oh, you got the 50-50. You got designers that are going bonkers. They hate it. They say, oh my God, 4 fonts and like what? No, you can't do that. Oh, my God. Jeez, I got Siri answering me. She didn't get that either. Did you hear that? Apparently, Siri does not like Loki's logo either. Other people love it. They say it's pretty cool. And I'm going to have to be honest. I like it too. I think it's all over the place. But so's Loki. And kind of that's how I see it. I like it because of that. I mean, if somebody wasn't trying to do this purposely, then it would be an issue. But they obviously did this logo purposely this way. Let it be. It's good. It's okay. It works. So, you know. Oh, I'm jumping ahead. I clicked on the other tab. I'm not supposed to click on that yet. Because the other tab is going to show you guys the continuation of this rabbit hole of the interwebs, of when you go deep and dark into that one subject. And when you crawl out of that hole, you've noticed that 3 hours have passed. Or a year. Who knows? And we're going to talk about the YouTube channel of the week. And of course, the YouTube channel of the week is the Marvel Entertainment YouTube channel, because I went there. Yes. And you know what? I haven't even subscribed. Well, I subscribed on my personal channel. Yes. You can have more than one channel. Anyways, Marvel has their own channel. It's got quite a following, 16 million people. Almost the same as Creative 7. And it looks like they put a lot of stuff. They publish a lot of videos, which is kind of cool. Obviously now they're focusing on Loki, so those are the latest ones. But they have a lot of cool interviews with the stars, with the directors. They showcase a lot of things that happen during filming. It's actually pretty cool. It's surprisingly cool of a channel. It's not just promotion. Obviously they're promoting their stuff, but it is what it is. This is their channel, right? But by giving us a behind the scenes and things like that, I think it's pretty cool. And how did they do this and how did they film it? So it's got like a ton, but I'm talking about a ton of videos here. So this is gonna be, if you've kind of exhausted all of your Netflix and Disney Plus series and videos and all of that stuff, and you have nothing else to watch, this is a good option. This is a good option to kind of get into that rabbit hole as well. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna get into this is like a rabbit hole within a rabbit hole. It's kind of crazy, eh? Yes. I know, eh? That sound Canadian, eh? You betcha. All right. You want to hear another rabbit hole? I'll give you another rabbit hole. Oh, was I showcasing the thing? I think I was. Sorry, buttons. They're buttons I have to press, and it's sometimes it's hard because I have two buttons to press. Okay, don't judge me. These are things that are they need to be pressed. It's not easy, okay? Speaking of rabbit hole, here we are with the Marvel podcasts. Because it happens. It happens, people. But it's a good one too. Come on, guys. Listen, I want to put a disclaimer here. I'm not a crazy, probably a little bit, but not like an intensely crazy Marvel fan, okay? I'm not that, oh, in this date, this person and the other book. No, I'm not that guy, okay? I just like watching the stuff, the movies and the series, right? I used to read the books when I was a kid. I don't do as much now. I wish I had more time, but I don't, but I still followed a lot of it, and we're rewatching the movies and watching all of these series, so it's cool. And again, this is just a rabbit hole, okay? I just wanted to make that clear. So that being said, these are the podcasts for Marvel. And they've got a ton. I had no idea about this. I found this out today, so I cannot give you guys an opinion on how good this stuff is, but I'm itching to start listening to these. And especially because you got so many different podcasts in here, it's kind of blowing my mind a little bit, to be honest with you guys. So yeah, this is going to be my life for the next few months, I think, when I'm driving. I mean, look at this. You've got the Wolverine, This Week in Marvel Voices, Women of Marvel. I mean, where to start? That's the question. Hello? I think they're giving us... What do you guys think? Is there too much stuff? Is there such a thing as too much stuff? I feel like... What do you think, Anna? No? I feel like sometimes there might be. I don't know if you guys picked that up, but she's saying there might be too much, but it's still okay. But the bottom line is, we gotta choose. We gotta really know how to choose, right? Because it can get overwhelming if you think about it. Like, think about it in this case. Marvel, so many movies have been made. The amount of movies and TV series that are coming out in the next few years is just... I mean, if you're just trying to catch up now to the Marvel universe, good luck, my man, because... oh boy. Yeah, there's a lot. And I'm not complaining. I like it. It's good. But sometimes I have this feeling that it might be a little bit too much. if you were to sit down and watch every single little thing and read every single little thing that comes out and all of this stuff, it can be crazy. It's a lot. Let's talk. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Who do I have here in the comments? As long as it's quality content, well, the growing photographer has a point. As long as it's good content, just like the Creative 7 channel. I was going to say Creative Spin Podcast, which is ramping up for season 2. I'm going to start recording next week. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's going to be good. Yeah, we're going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to change up the format just a little teeny weeny bit. Hope you guys are going to like it, but I'm going to start recording next week. Speaking of more content, because why not? Right? I'm going to be, creating a season 2. I never thought about doing seasons. I never thought much about that aspect of the podcast world. But there has been a definite break in the Creative Spin podcast, to the point where I'm thinking now when I'm coming back, and because, I've learned throughout all of these 70 plus podcasts that I've done, I've learned a couple of things of what I liked, what I didn't like doing, and I feel like I know where I want to take it for this next step. I'm not going to say it's going to be its final step. It's always going to change. But I'm kind of happy to. I'm feeling that whole thing of getting back into the grind of podcasting again. I'm itchy. I want to do it again. More. I've been doing it in Portuguese, which I'm loving, by the way. FYI, if you're Portuguese, you gotta check that out. You have to somehow find my Facebook page. We're doing it only on Facebook Live. Which has been great. It's been amazing in terms of being able to speak Portuguese online. And since it's my mother tongue, I feel more comfortable speaking Portuguese. So it's been amazing, But going back to the Creative 7 channel, I mean, we're getting up there. Just side by side with Marvel. It's been a nice ride, but it is what it is, man. They might have Hulk, but Creative 7 has me. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little half hour of information, opinions, conversation. Hope you guys liked it. I'll be back next Friday. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think about the whole Marvel universe. Are you guys fans? You guys care about it? Or couldn't care less about it? What about Loki? We're definitely going to be talking about Loki, the series, on Friday. We have to. It's coming up out on Wednesday. We've set time aside. We are going to, unplug our phones. We're going to unplug everything other than electricity because we need it. What are you laughing back there? Trying to be so serious and she's laughing. This is a serious show. Jesus, God damn it. Can you respect an artist? Even the music stopped. God damn, I can't win. Jeez. This is so, I don't know what to say. It's Mercury. What's happening with Mercury? It's retrograding? Look that up, people. Educate yourselves on the planets. Because we live in one, so we need... Sorry? That's why we're all feeling under the... I don't know if people can hear you on that, but I'm kind of repeating what you're saying. So she's saying that because of this whole Mercury retro... I can't even speak anymore. Retrograde? It's all retro with it. It screws up all the patterns, right? So we can't think straight. That's why I'm mumbling here. That's why. That's the only reason why. Damn you, planets! Anyways, Thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure being in your company. Please leave your messages, and we'll see you back here on Friday at 7. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, Anna.
Bye.
I gotta move to switch the button. There's more buttons. There are more buttons here.